episode 12 of The Last of Us 2. Every 3 to 4 days a week, this is your host, JD Zach Dawson from Titanic, from Zombie Gaming and the Iamacreator group. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more of The Last of Us 2, as you guys did for the Borderlands 3 Finale to be continued, the game will be back very soon. It's going to be tweeted tomorrow at GameStop, which is tomorrow's Friday. And it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake. We'll reach that spot for sure. Because I'm going to be taking a little care of business at that point. So be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat. If you guys are not new from Zombie Gaming, hit that like button, tweet them out, share them, comment. And there's also anybody in the chat, anyone in the chat, that does have a Twitter, maybe a Discord. Zombie Gaming does have that, so you can do so. Like, follow me on Twitter anytime you'd like. When we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment as good as we can, and we'll get to you. Get to you as good as we can, and you know, if you guys also want to vote for the idol, Alanza 29. Alanza 29, Grid Summons at 12. If you guys have any other questions, gosh dang it. After that, zombie kill already. I'm just not going to be able to start from there. So far today I've been up since around 5:30 this morning, so I can be with Zombie for a little while and get it back up there. Because I'm back with the same record, basically. But how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are well, staying safe as always with the coronavirus still happening. Hopefully till beginning of November. Hopefully. Set. Look out, guys. Hold on. And that's actually the second time that this monster's already accumulating the stuff already. And also, I wanted to deliver a setup to Zombie Gaming. He does some good stuff. He's actually been doing a couple good things so far today, and he's doing some State of Decay 2. He's doing some Resident Evil this morning. I think he might be doing Black Ops Zombies very soon, maybe. And what's recently, I used to have my great fun in Call of Duty when it comes to zombies, and you know, it was good for what it could have been, and gosh dang it, hold on. Well, this bastard doesn't have, oh gosh dang it. Yeah, this is actually where we left you since Monday of this week. Tomorrow, since I was off yesterday, off today, tomorrow and Saturday. You guys will have baseball this Saturday with Ghost of Tsushima. But I do go back Sunday, Monday, then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday next week. But it's all good. This brings more time in there, and brings more people in the chat. So we are doing an over an hour and 30 minutes on this. And it's still every Thursday and Friday. I still do over an hour and 30 minutes on this. On the Tsushima every Saturday and Sundays. And baseball is actually a little more longer than what it could be. But you know, any of them is welcome to try. And also, Tony Hawk might be over an hour and 15 minutes, maybe. And we actually got him. Thank you, Joel. Joel finally got something going for me. Thank you, sir. Okay, he's got a little something I want to grab from him. Very good, very good. Is there any healing that we want to use, or are we fine? Let's go ahead and try to pair it. Let's go ahead and try to upgrade it one more time, and we should be fine. Let's go for a heal. You guys will have a little bit of Isaiah news so far today, and see what we can add up to as well this morning. Work is still going good since I don't have to be back till Sunday and all that set, so it's actually a good point thing to gaze upon. But you know, it was an honor of me doing Borderlands 3 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Now Tony Hawk, so far today, Tony Hawk gets to have that spot. Tony Hawk gets to reach that spot by tomorrow. So, GameStop might be tomorrow night, and then we try to reach what we can do. But I do know you guys will have 7 Remake in the morning by tomorrow. 7 Remake is tonight. And when Final Fantasy 7's doing very well, as it's still in the top 5 for Game of the Year, for what I'm thinking, for sure, and I'm hoping that's going to win, or, you know, the Suzy mod's going to win, this game's going to win. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't expect Cobra Kai to win. I really don't think so. As right now we're just following Zol. As we look at some of the lockers. Could we grab a little of this real quick? I don't want to just have to leave a lot of stuff behind. End up being behind, actually. And so far, I've also been staying safe the same way, so it's been what it could be. You got some good Isaiah news a little later. But yeah, it was a great honor for me doing Borderlands 3. That game will be back very soon. As Tony Hawk is taking over. It's going to be taken over by tomorrow. I think you guys will have the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 premiere tomorrow night. As I will also be updating the scores for high school football for my Love and I, and see what we can actually see what kind of occasion it's going to go to. As most of us are still Tigers out here, and you know, really not much to authorize for sure. Get about 2 likes. Can we raise it up a little bit more in the chat? If you guys do have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment, and we should be good to go. So let's look at this one person that is it on the ground? Oh crap. Well, you're not getting away from Zol that easy. Easy, actually. This is still one of the flashbacks between her and Zol. But other than that, Borderlands 3 is going to stop right where it's at for now. As it'll stop right where it's at with 57 episodes. The top 3 are still intact as well. And that is, of course, is Final Fantasy VII for the PS1 that has 69, and also Final Fantasy VIII Remake that also has 69 episodes. Dragon Quest XI is still atop of that all-time series, with not 69 but 78 episodes throughout last year. And it was also like I said, it was a good honor of me doing Borderlands 3 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But it's time for Tony Hawk to take it over. As tomorrow is the 4th, we've got some good high school football coming up tomorrow night. I got a pre-order to pick up and make my last pre-order for this console. And then what I will also be doing is let's see. Let me think for a minute, guys. Well, it all depends. Oh yeah, I think I might renew PS Plus for another year. I mean, not just for this console, but that way I can transfer my information to this console to the PS5. So that's still gonna be the big plan to kickstart the PS5 when PS Plus is on, with another year of PS Plus going on. So I'm always buying 1 year every time. But the last time I did it was last year in October. One of the days in October, so I'm pretty much looking forward to renewing it this week, instead of waiting till this weekend to do so. Irish butter, yeah, nutritional yeast. I actually never heard that from Brother James. I actually never heard of that. I think it kind of sounds like popcorn or, you know, whatever that stuff is made out of. I really don't know. I mean, I know it's made out of something. I think it's made out of something or worth something, guys. Whatever it might be. I really don't have much intention for it. Okay, set up to Dan's 08. He's doing some Final Fantasy X remaster or Final Fantasy X mod. Which I really have not jumped into the mod, to be honest. Besides, I haven't played Final Fantasy X for a while. And what's Final Fantasy X, it's right down my alley since the game was great. The battle combat was good for what it was, and you know, had some good fun. But the last battle, taking on Yu Yevon, guys, it really took part of me. Cause I almost cried before we started the last battle. And was during that last battle, guys, like I said, I nearly lost it with that and Final Fantasy VIII Remake. On the finale episode that I did. Those are two good RPG games for a long time. For what it was worth. You guys brought a lot of excitement to it. Which I gratefully appreciate it. You know. It was great for what it's been going. Okay, we're back in it, guys. Dina said that, what's his face? Jesse is pretty much laid down to sleep. But you do have to give this, we have to give these two credit. They are a good couple. And, you know, I mean, the way Jess helped her, help Ellie at this point, it's actually a good thing. It's like you help somebody, they help you out the same way, with a lot of caring, love, and respect, you know? That's the important thing. A nice kiss by, Dino. I think Ellie had some sort of a shot or something from a enemy. This is actually almost worth something. I think Abby's still at large, if I'm right. I'm not real sure. But this game is always 3 to 4 days a week. Even though this game has also been very popular. But this game, Ghost of Tsushima has been really interesting too. It's still inspired by Assassin's Creed. Which that is the first investment I'm buying on the 17th November, in a couple months. But that's going to be very, very much of a good handful. And also Cyberpunk too. That's also coming out on the 19th. But if we want to talk about the two games that are coming out on October 2nd, which of course is one of two that I may look into, or may want to try to play sometime. I think it would be, well, here's the thing, guys. Would it be a good honor if I did some Crash Bandicoot, Crash 4 sometime? Alright guys, we're actually back to what we're doing. As we are still way out of bullets than we were last time. So I'm trying to figure out what we did last time. I mean, last time we actually... This was actually last Monday, so we were trying to see what we can actually do this time around. I mean, we barely have no bullets to prove something. You know, we have no bullets to suit these guys, or try to maneuver these guys with any bullets. You know, it's people need to have bullets involving to suit something, but it is what it is at this point, so we really have to jump on this case. But let me know if you guys want to follow me on Twitter. I'm not that hard to find. So we can open the gates and seize the day. So other than that, let's see what we can do to add things up going forward. So you guys are getting Final Fantasy VII tonight. So that was a great emotional pleasure of me doing Final Fantasy Borderlands 3 nearly after 11 months. It's gonna be sadly missed this week. So other than that, but I will buy the game back maybe later this year. As far as there's anything else that's further notice at this point. But other than that, you know, the graphics continue to do very well in the balance. Game itself is never too old for participation. Get about 4 likes. Can we get 6 in the chat today, guys? You guys are good to each other today. From Zombie Gaming, he's the best there is, also the best there was, and also the best there ever will be. Prior to WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart, as always, 2-timer in the World Wrestling Entertainment. As we have a look at Randy Styles. Let's cut on that. I'm just thinking we can use some good stuff if we get a chance. Play some card games at this point. See what we can do. If it actually goes down under. We're going to get Isaac News right about now. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, let me know. If you guys also want to vote for the Idol. The Idol's going to be next year. At this point. So you guys can vote on Aladdin, that's at 29. Or The Greatest Showman at 12. So I can tell me where you want to go. Renegades on the line. Running ways of Oh crap. At least I don't have to know what the greatest show is. They're gunning for me, guys. Yeah, this is actually a bad omen right now. Oh my. You guys let me know, if we always keep up good work when we're with Zombie, and, you know, can we get everything attached, as always, and, you know, get about 5 likes. Can we get 8 in the chat today, guys? You guys are, most of us are a big handful today. So let's get down to it. We only have a couple things today. So if you guys need a bigger laptop in your life, you guys can check out the best 17-inch laptops. And which is why, guys, I am buying a laptop very soon. It's gonna be next year. That's why I can. That's where I can try to send links in the chat if I can. So Zombie knows how to send links for me. Anytime I put some good emojis, as good as we can, and that's actually what we're supposed to do, what we need to do, and what we should do. You know, drop emojis, so that way we can grow as good as we can, and you know, so that way we can try to have a good opportunity. To know anybody that's from Zombie, from the Iamacreator group, or from a different group, from Zombie Gaming in the chat, so that way we can get to know each other. Check out the great investments on your channel, and you know, whether people will love it, hate it, or just try to comment on it. That's the way that's how we do things, you know. We watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, leave a comment as good as we can, and we're gonna get to you. As long as you continue to spread the love, the joyness, and a lot of respect. That's the way everything's ought to be. That almost scared the crap out of me a little bit. Speaking of that, damn it. Speaking of that, it's my buddy Sports Time Machine. Morning, Utah Mike. How are you? As I see you keeping up the good work on some baseball. But I'm gonna ask you a couple things, if that's okay with you, buddy. As I do see you live doing the New York Yankees and the New York Go Mets from our good friend and our good buddy our Red Sox fan. Which he's also a good baseball guy too. But have you thought about doing some extra baseball stuff? Like doing the 19... Okay, this is actually a good opportunity. Have you thought about doing the 1991 action replay of the New York Yankees, or have you thought about, or are you going to be continuing the season replays of the New York Yankees and the New York Mets? Let me know in the chat, buddy. Always keep up the good work, no matter what happens. Okay, there goes a shotgun involved in this table. But at least I don't need to take these guys with an order sample. Oh crap. Get out of there, guys. Even though they're pain in the necks, they don't have to worry about getting superpowers. Alright. Well, what do you think, Utah Mike? And also, the way I see you do the Stratomatic baseball stuff, Stratomatic baseball, it's actually entertaining. Entertaining for a lot of us in the chat. And it's very fortunate, you know, it's interesting, it's entertaining. Whether people love it, like it, or they want to actually get a series of their own sometime. I'm thinking, okay, here's the thing. If I do get a computer next year in tax time, I think... Well, I'm requesting my man... Okay. I'm not sure if you actually heard me. But let me try it again, Utah Mike, since you are good with baseball. What I do 1 to 2 days a week is manage the 12, 13, and 17... Actually, the 12 and 17 St. Louis Cardinals. And the playoffs might be included too, throughout the series. So, I was wondering if you wanted to do... the 19... If you were planning on doing... some extra X and PC baseball season replays. That would include the playoffs sometime. For the... I mean, have you thought about doing that with bowling? Are you also planning on doing some extra bowling videos? But I also did see you take that one down. But are you planning on doing some extra season replays of the New York Yankees and the Mets? Or are you planning on doing... Or have you thought of... Or are you going to be thinking about doing, maybe a St. Louis Cardinals replay? I mean, I would actually like that for sure. If you actually did some of that. I mean, knowing me, baseball is actually a pretty good sport, you know, with bowling, you know, basketball intact. When it comes to baseball, it's actually entertaining to watch. Even though I don't watch the playoffs. Ah, oh, gosh dang it. Yeah, I really don't watch the playoffs much often, but it all... Let me double check. Utah Mike in the chat says, I got X and PC 2019. Baseball, yes, but I have never did a replay with it, but I could. Yeah, I would have you do as good of since you always, as you always do a good job, Utah Mike, you always keep up good work with him, with yourself, importantly. I come to your channel, show some support, a lot of love and respect. That's what zombie gaming can do, you know. Anybody that drops a link, we'll leave a comment, smash the like button, hit that red support button, that we've done that, and you know. But yeah, but that's actually my suggestion. If you're planning on going back to doing bowling videos again, and also doing the 19, actually I thought of a little bit of a better idea. Since you're doing the New York Yankees and the Go-Go Mets. Yeah, yep. I pretty much am not going to get back to bowling until the coronavirus pandemic ends. I'm not going to be returning till then. I mean, my friend signed up since he's been at bowling for a long time, and her average is a 159 one time. My high average and what do you call it thing? High average in high school is a 223, because I sucked that a couple years ago. But those are a couple of suggestions that I would maybe request. If you can do the 2000 season of the St. Louis Cardinals, continue what you're doing with bowling, and in the 1980 between the New York Yankees and the Mets. I'm say you are very considering to see. Entertaining to see, entertaining to watch, and, you know, they're actually looking pretty good. Real good, to be honest. Well, when we get to IZN News, there's also a teaser. You guys should check out this teaser of Left 4 Dead 2, which is actually called The Last Stand. And I haven't played Left 4 Dead at this point, but I have heard maybe a couple good things about it, basically. But if we want to combine that to one investment, I can tell you this right now. The other investment I was thinking too was Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein: The New Blood. Well, wait a second. It wasn't that. It was Wolfenstein: The New Order. And once that game had some good graphics, the game was good. And once I did beat the game itself on that as well. Had some good fun with it. The killing wasn't too bad. The way it could be, or what it already has. I don't know. Wolfenstein does sound. I don't know. Wolfenstein's been doing quite well, to be honest. But other than that, Utah Mike says I play Castle Wolfenstein on my channel, and it's so much fun, right? So I'm more of but more importantly, I'm more of a RPG Final Fantasy person since I was a kid, and I'm also into some sports immortality. But the ones I don't cover that much is well, NBA. Every once in a while I do NBA, but I just try to finish 2 games out of 5. If I finish 2 out of 5, I've replaced the 2. I've replaced the 2, and I put 2 new ones for something else. That's what I normally do. So that way you guys can get some good entertainment out of it, and see what you guys think in the chat. As I always say, you guys are awesome. The way you guys come in here. People may or may not have good content, as long as you put some good hard work on it, and you always put your mind to it, with Christianity on your side. Cheap Doom for Steam also. Yeah, Doom Eternal was really interesting. It inspired me this year. But the only 2 problems that was happening with that is I was too stuck after 19 episodes and didn't know I didn't know where I was supposed to go, since basically the demons kept on getting after me, and they kept on shooting me, kept on provoking me every now and then. It's like 24/7. But I just decided not to continue the series because I got sick and tired of being stuck for the last 8 or 9 times, to be honest. I think it was like 8 or 9. That's why I pretty much stopped it afterwards. I didn't feel like continuing it. I didn't feel like continuing the story. But the graphics of the game itself were good. They were good for what they were, and you know, the graphics were great. That's why I don't have any plans going back to Doom Eternal right now. The same with Borderlands 3. I mean, I've had some great fun. Took my time on that. But you guys will get the game back soon. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know when it's going to be, but it's going to be soon. What's up, Nico? How you doing? No, he is from Zombie Gaming. But Nico, can you do me a favor, buddy? If you can support my good man, Utah Mike. He's more of a baseball man. He's more of a baseball expert. He does some baseball accent stuff at this point. Utah Mike says, I see you're a wrestling fan. I will be doing a wrestling replay with a PC game called Pro Wrestling Superstar. Actually, Utah Mike, there's also another idea too. Have you thought about doing Punch Out? Nintendo's Punch Out sometime? Starring Mike Tyson? Or what do you call it? I know there's one other one that's compared to it. It's actually the same as Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and that's Punch Out for the Nintendo Wii. Now that game is pretty good. That game is good. Even though the graphics look, they seem a little more entertaining. Well, I was wondering if you would end up doing that sometime. Yeah, Punch Out is actually a good classic. Since D4 is going to be coming back next year, and, you know... Alright, speaking of that... Good morning, Papa Smurf. Good to see you this morning. How are you? But yeah, if you guys don't know Utah Mike, he's more of a... He does some good baseball. He does a lot of baseball with Stratomatic, with his own dice. But if I would have played Stratomatic sometime, if I had a computer, aka PC, I mean, I wouldn't play any investments. I would just play some baseball, hopefully. Maybe some action PC NFL sometime. College football, I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, Pop Smurf, I'm gonna stop you right there. What made you decide to be up all night? I mean, I passed out before then. I actually passed out before 11 o'clock last night. Or it might have been 11:15. But it's really not much to explain at that point. I mean, Borderlands 3 was great for what it was, okay? It was really interesting, you know. It's been an honor with me playing it. On what I've enjoyed, and what you guys enjoyed for the love experience. After 57 episodes, I'm telling you. But I will play the game soon. But will it ever get back to the spot? I don't know. I'm looking third shift, I got no choice. Well, what do you actually do as a third shift? Anything interesting? Or when it comes to third shift, what do you do? I mean, I'm mostly a stockman at Walmart for over 3 years. If that's what we're asking today. What I do is, pretty much I sanitize first thing in the morning when it comes to morning shifts. Which morning shifts don't usually bother me every now and then. So I basically do that. I do carryouts. I sanitize the cuts as a AP trainee, so people can actually get the shopping cuts before they. I mean, they can grab them after they're sanitized. So That's actually a very important thing to do, you know? If they're not sanitized, it's like, how are you going to be shopping if they're not even clean, you know? That's exactly the important thing. But other than that, it's really some good stuff, to be honest. It's really good. But other than that, those are my suggestions. But other than that, what are your thoughts on that, Utah Mike? Like I said, you do some good stuff. You do a good job. The way most of us do. Same with Zombie Gaming. You look at Papa Smurf, he knows how to send links. And also my point's at 24 too. You know, she does some good stuff too. Even though it's not a regular YouTube channel, but at least he's trying to get it back up there. But if I were to play X and PC, if I were to play some Stratomatic Baseball by next year, I mean, I'm just saying if I do, Utah Mike, do you think it's comfortable if I were to roll my own dice or roll the dice that's on that board? If I were to basically do that next year. I mean, it probably won't be after I get a computer, basically. Project Athenia Studio shows off its impressive open world engine. And what's Project Athenia, guys, is actually an RPG. And what's RPGs have been my big thing since I was a kid. You know, I'm like, do I want to? One of my peers asked me. One of my peers asked me when I was a kid, if I wanted to play my first RPG game. Because one of my peers loves me forever since I was born. You know, I'm like, do I want to try it? And start RPGs the good way my family's been doing it. So I'm like, I'll go ahead and try it, see what I think. So basically, I've been with RPGs since I was a kid. And ever since I got started with that, you know, RPGs were actually a big thing that I was looking at. Okay, now I really have to suit the stupid stuff on that too. Papa Smurf says, I sleep normally about 6 to 10 hours. Hold on, 6 to 10 hours every 3 days. Habit from the military. Okay, at least there's really nothing wrong with that, to be honest. People have to do what they have to do at this point, too. Glass overhang, maybe. Hold on, let's see if I can add this up again, please. I think my Enzo's gonna be in the chat tonight. I mean, today, but... So let's speak about wanting to have time with me tonight. Is it that we haven't had any extra time together since, Sunday. But I don't know, I mean, I think I might be in that mix. Hold on. Okay guys, the only way we're gonna have to toss this crap is if we can, get something going. I don't know if that's gonna be the right one or not. Come on. Well, tossing rope is not a bad thing. Alright, can we drop that real quick? If we had some extra ammo right now, we would try to grab it. I'm sure we can find some extra in here. I know we actually can. I usually like to roll their own dice. Some say Al Red Sox fan on the Stratomatic PC can see the bet. Well, I have seen him do some 10 and under Stratomatic baseball. I have seen him do that. He's also been working on some 80s PC stuff too, based on what he's been doing. And, you know, I actually like his stuff. But anytime he says my name, anytime he says my name, guys, he says, JD's at the ballpark, check out that wonderful channel. Oh, AI? Okay. I mean, whatever sounds comfortable, I think would be interesting for you guys to see sometime. If I can do that in the chat. I don't think it'll be a huge problem or a huge mistake. I think it would be great for you guys if I did that. But we'll see what happens. Waiting for my ZF to get here from halfway across the country. I want to be awake when she gets here too. Well, you know, you have to wait for somebody to make sure you don't get a nap before then. You know, it's like when I'm waiting for somebody. I try to be a little more patient. Try to take my time as always, and you know, do what's much more comfortable. You know, that's the important thing. Alright, did we get it? Did we get it? I swear, I hope we get it. No such thing as random number generator. Well, I don't think there's a generator up here. Will you let me know, Utah Mike, if you're up for that? But I would pretty much need help getting started if I get to that. If I get to that chance in the future. Get some Stratomatic baseball going for the first time, but when it comes to playing baseball, I'm more of a Detroit Tigers man for a long time, and so yeah, I'm more of a Detroit Tigers. Same with my Angel. And so I've been together for 1,166 days today. 1166 basically. So I still do baseball it's still every 1 to 2 days a week. I'm telling you. 1 to 2 days a week for that, and you know, baseball is good the way it is. Unless I have no plans buying MLB 20. Like I said earlier, I'm more of a RPG person. And I'm gonna add my 69th moderator. That'll be Utah Mike. So Utah Mike, welcome to Zombie Gaming. You are my 69th moderator in the chat. But do you also know how to send links as well? Let me know in the chat. I mean, sending links is actually not a hard thing to do. I mean, Papa Smurf knows how to do it. I don't think so. I don't think she's trying to have that. I'm just trying to figure out how am I supposed to, get over here. Actually, I'm trying to get over here at this point. If I can just try to, I don't want to just have to run out of things to do at this point. I mean, if I'm thinking of what I'm supposed to do, I'm thinking, okay, if there would be something I would contain, there might be something that's more of, organized. I just want to make sure there's just something we can do. Pop Smurf, any ideas? Got about 6 likes. Well, if we can try to do something involving that hangar, I don't know what we can actually do. I mean, I know we gotta do something. Especially when this piece of crap is not hanging. Alright, can we grab that again, please? Can she jump and grab the rope? That's a good question. Maybe. But let me get back to IGN News. So basically, according to John Ollerman, Luminous Productions has sewn off maybe a Tarzan swing. Now that would be something to look into. I want to talk about Tarzan. I mean, Tarzan is actually a good hero when it comes down to it. as Luminous Productions has shown off its impressive open-world Luminous engine, which will presumably power Project Athenia, Square Enix's upcoming exclusive, which is actually for the PS5. The video arrives as Luminous Productions developers as they prepare a series of online sessions. That's right, guys, online sessions during the Computer Entertainment Developers Conference of this year. Less environments are shown being built in the World Editor. We gotta do it again, guys. Well, if we had some more bullets, we wouldn't have to get that stuff hanging. There's gotta be some more bullets right now, if I can grab something. Well, whatever the difference is, guys, it's got to be worth something. We just gotta grab something. Or else we're not gonna have any bullets. Hey, buddy. Hey. What do you think you're doing? I'm here for some bullets. These guys better give me some bullets now, or it's not gonna be that pretty. Never mind. Buys a part of my back. With lakes and forests, as it's populating once barren environments. It says here the video is focused on the Luminous engine's approach to particular generation. The description notes that this popularity environment builder has the power to fill open worlds in a natural yet an intentional way at this point, as well as an online session about procedural generation. The developers will present talks on the Carlson-aware 3D path finding and automating quality assurance using deep learning. So basically, guys, most of us do know that this game is coming out soon, and it's gonna be coming out for PS5, basically. I think I'm gonna be playing it soon. But I don't think I'm gonna add the first lineup to it right now. With the PS5 intact by the middle of November. And well, you told Mike, you don't have any plans on buying the console, do you? Papa Smurf, maybe. I mean, it's only the last #1 seed console that I'm buying this year. I buy the PS5. My plan's getting this PS4, and it'll be 6 years by October 24th. And that's usually exactly right. You know, I mean, that's why the last pre-order is going to be either Watch Dogs Legion or Cobra Kai: The Karate Kid Saga Continues. It's basically going to be one of two, but I cannot buy the two of them at the same time. It's like going to GameStop every couple days. But I probably am not going to pre-order the same time. Maybe just one of two. I think I just want to buy one of two. And if I'm thinking of what one of two is going to be, it's gonna be very simple. I'll play it for consoles second or third. Right. But here's the thing, guys. If I want to get either one of two, I'm telling you, if it's gonna be one of two, I think it's gonna be something that's a little more challenging than I can predict, that we can jump into altogether. Because I do expect Project Athenia to be quite well, as it's only going to be for PS5 and Xbox. Wait, no, PS5 and only for the PC. I'm not a PC person, but if I do get Stratomatic Baseball next year, you guys gonna be having some good fun. You guys gonna be getting some fun if I decide to get my own dice. Oh, by the way, do you also need a board game to go with that too? Or not exactly? I'm not 100% sure it's almost considering in between it. I mean, it's not a tough position. Oh, nice. So, as I said earlier, how does Stratomatic Baseball go? You guys are awesome, by the way. Pop Smurf, are you still in there? Nico, I don't know if you're still in there, buddy. But after I'm done with this, I'm gonna get a little salad before breakfast at this point. We got some extra news too. Twitch rolls out Amazon Prime Video. Watch parties to all users. Alright, good. So, so how long have you and your, DF been together, Pop Smurf? For watching 6 likes, thank you. Can we get 8 in the chat today? Can we get 8 or 9 in the chat? You guys were good at the finale to be continued of Borderlands 3 last night. And I think, Al Red Sox fan, oh, about 3 years? Holy crap. So you have the same thing as my love and I do, huh? Well, it's been 1160, well, it's been 1166 today, buddy. But at least there's a way to take anybody's time, you know, not rushing into it. As long as everybody has each other, and as long as they put their mind to it. With God's help, the same way. It's always on our side, as always. We'll get to that article in a second. I don't think my point's gonna be in the chat, even though CS gets up before 8 o'clock, so we'll see. But yeah, we take our time, we wait for our opportunities, and we get to our chance. As we're hoping to go to third base very soon. As her and I are still planning on getting married in a couple years the same way, at the same time, and see what we can discuss. Well, if we can toss one of these, if we can. Okay, I don't know if that's the way to do it, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, of course, guys. Let's see how this works. But Utah Mike, what's the plan for baseball today? Are you gonna be doing some Mets and Yankees, or? I mean, unfortunately, your doubleheader was quite well. I mean, I did watch a little bit. So are you gonna be doing some of that, or are you gonna wait till after you get off work? Besides, it's also good to have money too. I mean, I always get plenty of money every 2 weeks. I always do. I actually know what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, I was at a concert. Getting hooks the loop around something. Well, if we can... Hold on. Wait a minute. Can we just go down a little bit? Alright, good. So what we want to do, guys, we want to get to this other side. We want to go a little more further. That was exactly not what I had planned. Not exactly. Come on. Well, can we... Yeah, Lord Crofty, yep, from Tomb Raider, definitely. Well, if we can, well, there's something wrong with the rope, guys. I want to see what we can do about that with the fix. Hold on. As you may know, involving the boys, Picard. I still haven't seen Picard. Coming out of CBS All Access. Played by Patrick Stewart. Because I still think he does some good stuff on that. Alrighty guys, let's see if we can do it again. We want to swing right over here. Okay. Hold on. There's also some, The Witcher Monster Slayer AR gameplay has also been revealed. We'll get to that in a second. I think we better find something that's broken. Like bricks or something. I mean, we did use a couple of them already. Alright, here we go. We can use one of these. If we can try to use one of these guys, we're going to have to do something with this bottle. If we can try to break something. And what's the only way to do that is if we can sort of do something behind it. So far this morning, according to Joe Scribbles, CD Projekt has revealed gameplay for its upcoming mobile AR game. As they called it, The Witcher Monster Slayer. The Witcher Monster Slayer, by the way. The Witcher Monster Slayer, as it shows off melee combat, magic, and more. In a video on Twitter. Hold on a second. I don't need this crap showing me anything. Hold on. Besides, I don't have HBO. I really don't. No, I'm like I said, I'm not interested. Okay, okay, what we want to do, guys, we want to try to break one of these, things on this one. So we want to actually use this one bottle if we can. I don't know if that really did something. I have no clue. But we can try to do something involving this rope. There's something we gotta do. Hold on, guys. I want to try to use that to get to my advantage. Maybe not. Come on, we gotta use something. We have to use something that will try to break that glass. Hold on a second. So as you guys may know, in a video on Twitter, was shown a variety of Witcher monsters in real life locations, as well as a digital silver sword being used to both attack and block. But what we also see, guys, is how far the game will place monsters on the real world map before being selected into a pretty much a good fight. Any good sizable fight, good, bad, anything that's average on a fight at this point. Inside combat, we see player health and stamina bars, an enemy, a health bar, and buttons to activate abilities. And it also appears that you can use bombs that deal different, of course, damage types, and can draw signs to activate the Witcher's brand of magic. I think this is actually interesting. There were also quieter activities, as we see quests taken by NPCs and investigation sequences. If you ever wanted to look at look up close at a digital horse's head, you guys can check that out. So that's going to be coming out to iPhone and Android. It's called The Witcher. It's called The Witcher Monster Hunter. I'm thinking that could do something. I'm not 100% sure. But we're gonna try it. We can actually try it and see and know what we have to do. We just want to get that crap over here. Hold on. Okay, hold on, how do we do this again? Okay, there we go, guys. We really want to get up there right now. Probably I'm gonna fall at this point. Oh, never mind. Yes. Thank you. Let's see what we have over here today, guys. Let's try to open this door. There you go. Swing a bang, batter. Thank you, buddy. Can we smash that like button for that, guys? You guys are awesome. Kicking things off today. I don't want HBO Max. I'm already getting tired of that already. And there's also a second trailer of No Time to Die that stars Daniel Craig's James Bond, and that is still coming out on November, the month of November, very soon. But the only ones that have good experience is Daniel Craig. And more importantly, Pierce Bronson. Not the Bond, but James Bond. He's the only few that knows how to play the characters. Knows how to play the regular James Bond quite well. But I would have to go with between the two of them. Daniel Craig and, Daniel Craig and Pierce Bronson. But Pierce Bronson had a good classic going at this point. But you guys have seen some James Bond movies, right? Remington Steele. Was he also James Bond? Or not really? I don't know if he actually was or not. I mean, John Wayne wasn't. I know John Wayne wasn't James Bond. I mean, I know he wasn't. John Candy? No. Okay guys, let's see if we can get back in here. Yeah, Pierce Bronson, yep. That's what I was thinking. I think he actually did a good job as James Bond. You know, he's one of the goodest, beautiful, romantic actors that's played James Bond for a long time. This has actually been a pretty good thing for a lot of fans to look into in entertainment. But yeah, Pierce Bronson, he's coming out of GoldenEye, and he's only been a couple of James Bond movies, from what I've seen. But I did buy my point GoldenEye. Because GoldenEye is actually pretty good. I mean, you've seen GoldenEye, correct? Pop Smurf, you've seen GoldenEye, right? I should have been ready. I should have been ready. All right. Well, if that zombie wouldn't have to be stupid, I would have had a chance to kill these guys. See how well we're doing again, just to make sure. Pop Smurf says, yep, yes, seen GoldenEye, yep. Yeah, he was also in GoldenEye. I did give my love a copy of GoldenEye for my cat sometime. Anything my partner needs, I always put her first with the PS5, you guys in the chat, as good as anything, you know. That's always the key to winning a woman's heart. To know, to introduce who you are, what their personality is, what kind of skill they have, and, you know. It's very important to look into. I'm gonna go ahead and get some arrows. We haven't used any arrows for a while. Alrighty guys, we want to jump in here again, just to make sure. Sean Connery was best before Daniel Craig. Sean Connery, he's in, well, he does have some good experience prior to him, Daniel Craig, and, the other one for sure, you know? I mean, and yes, he has been a James Bond, but even though he has been in James Bond, I mean, I've always thought he actually did quite well, too. As, James Bond almost the entire time. Ah, shit. Never mind. Let's see if there's any more news today, guys. Guys can check out that No Time to Die second trailer. Yeah, he was also in, yeah, Sean Connery was in, Indiana Jones as, Dr. Jones' father one time. Which I've always thought he actually did a good job. But anytime my friend says that line, says Indiana Jones, I'm like, oh no. But apparently, she actually jokes with me on that. But you know, I've actually thought he actually did a good job, you know, I mean, being a father to Indy and, you know, Sean Connery is one of those guys that, you know, he's nice to talk to, he's, you know, he's a great man. But you know, here's another great man, by the way, Pop Smurf. It's the one that passed away, I would think, this month. I think before the end of, August. Well, I know it's not him. But I do know that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his family tested positive for the coronavirus. But Wrestle with Love is a good one. Yep. I don't think Sean Connery was with John Travolta that time being. But John Travolta comes out of From Paris with Love, Grease. Oh, you're a Roger Moore fan. Oh, nice. Oh boy, get away from me. Ah! I don't want HBO Max. I mean, I've got enough apps, so. But since there's no other news right now, guys can see yourselves newsed. You guys will have Final Fantasy VII Remake tonight, new episode of that. If not, my love and I could have time together. It's just that we haven't had any time together at all. Not since Sunday. But she did say if I do come down tonight, yeah, Roger Moore, yeah. Roger Moore is actually no stranger to TV. Mike Zutz is a good man too. But yeah, guys, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his family have tested positive for the COVID-19 coronavirus. And what I did hear this week, that he pretty much, that he did test positive recently this week. And I'm hoping he's going to be able to survive it. But I think his family might be able to survive it too, but Besides, well, I'm still hoping this virus can end by election day. So I think it'll be a good surprise. But I don't know, it all depends. I might be right, I might be wrong. Yeah, I think he's healthy too, yeah. I don't see there's anything wrong with them on that. To be honest, no. Sit down, buddy. Let me sit this bastard right here. Sit down. Well, it's about time I got these creeps out of here. Oh my goodness. Well, it's about time these guys rest assured. So that way I don't have to get these bastards every time. So do you guys think in the chat, you guys are awesome from Zombie Gaming, do you guys think that Dwayne Johnson and his family could beat the coronavirus? And do we actually think that it might end by election day? I mean, I don't get into politics. You to Mike, you can make a position out of that too. To see what good with baseball. Okay guys, we want to upgrade something. Let's go ahead and upgrade another health bar. And then we'll do some more arrows. Let's go ahead and grab these. It's actually coming out of the kitchen. Nice 96% of COVID deaths have had a comorbidity, meaning other life-threatening conditions. Yeah. Well, I hope it ends before then. I mean, during election day in November. We'll just have to continue to hold on. If we can just try to hang on, people don't have to do the same thing that they're not supposed to do. And just follow the rules, for goodness sakes, you know? If this virus would have never happened, we wouldn't have had a lot of deaths to begin with. It's just that people don't want to listen. You know, they don't want to have any time to focus and or have something to do with it. It's like they don't give a crap about the virus. You know, they just want to do whatever they feel like doing. Saying that the virus is fake, deaths are nothing. But guess what? This is actually the real world that people don't understand. It's about staying healthy, keeping social distance going. And like I said earlier, I'll say it again. They don't understand. They don't listen. But other than that, at least we're doing plenty of safe precautions to keep ourselves alive. Around 95% of the time, you know. That's why we're hoping not to get this virus. So we get back to the old normal again. Which a lot of us want to. Since that'll be worth something. Besides, we're not giving up without a fight. But you tell Mike, any thoughts on that? But what kind of I'm gonna be doing some baseball tonight? Or so far today? But I don't know, guys. But what game is social distancing? Champions. Yeah, that chameleons. Yep. If anybody can defeat this virus, we're the only ones that can do that. We're not giving up without a fight. Neither is my pudding. We've been together for a good amount of time. Yeah, I mean, let me look at chat real quick. Tom Seaver died yesterday from COVID and other life-threatening illness. Yeah, he was like 75. Yeah, Tom Seaver was a good man. And you know, he used to play for the wait a minute, what was the only team that he played for, Utah Mike? I know he played for one baseball team that I checked out on one of your videos in the chat. I can't remember. Wait a minute. Was it the Yankees or the Mets? Wait a minute. I think it was the Yankees back then. I think it was the Yankees, if I'm right. I do know Tom Seaver is actually a good pitcher for the Yankees for a long time. I mean, I haven't watched baseball. I mean, the first time I've watched baseball, before I started playing baseball games for PC, PS4, and, you know, that was actually almost a classic opportunity for me. Baseball actually became a thing back in the 1920s. So I'm like, we don't know if baseball's going to be great, you know. But other than that, since there's no fans due to the coronavirus, you know, it's much more safe for the people to watch from their homes. Mets, Reds, White Sox, and Red Sox were his teams, yep. They're actually good baseball teams that you pretty much hit me up with. But, Pop Smurf, you've heard of the man, correct? I mean, please tell me you've heard of him. You've heard of, Tom Seaver. Yeah, he was like 75 this year. He was only like 75, that's actually a pretty good age for a legendary baseball player that's been around for a long time. I'm actually not going to read any notes yet. But yeah, he was actually a good gentleman. May he rest in peace, is Tom Seaver, 75 years old. A great young man. A great elderly man. Yeah, he was actually a good class player. But you know who's another great player? David Ortiz. Big Papi David Ortiz. Former Boston Red Sox. He was also a good class act too. But yeah, he was also a good class act as well. Former Red Sox at this point. But yo, Tom Seaver will be sadly missed. He was one of the greatest of all time and always will be. Okay, what about Don Sutton? Wait a minute, what about Don Sutton or the legendary in the making, Clayton Kershaw, former the one that used to play for the LA Dodgers, if I'm right. Goes by the name of Clayton Kershaw. Pronounces Kersahaw. We'll see you guys all getting baseball this weekend. As I'm still managing the 12 and 17 St. Louis Cardinals. And I'm always doing good commentary when I'm managing the St. Louis Cardinals too, so. I mean, my commentary has always been good. Whether people love it, hate it, like it or something, it's actually quite interesting for a lot of us to think the balance to begin with. Yeah, you're right on that. Like Clayton Kershaw, you know, he's actually one of the greatest of all time as the LA Dodgers. I'm gonna head up with another one. What about never really follow sports or movies or art for the people, just for the products. Right. Well, I do know Tenet did quite well. I do know that movie did quite well, inspired by Christopher Nolan. But I haven't seen the movie. But the movie I do have, that I bought over the weekend, you guys are not in soccer and serious note, but I do have a copy of Bill and Ted 3. Face the Music. I do have that, since my family went to go see it by the end of last week. So I do have the movie itself. The movie itself doesn't, it does look good. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna even start it yet. Not without my angel with me. And her and I are hoping to have time to get it tonight, instead of me doing 7 Remake. I mean, I think it might be a good idea. If not, 7 Remake has a chance. It does have a chance. That's why it was a great honor that I did putting out episodes of Borderlands 3 after 57 episodes. But like I said, that game will be back in the future, which I'm hoping it, which I think it will. Trust me. Now I'm trying to figure this out too. Okay, we want to try to get this over here. Okay, well, we gotta find something that we can do. Slippery ramp. I don't know. No, dumpsters on ramps. Well, can we drag this back up here? I don't know if it'll go up that quick. I really don't know. Dumpster at top of the ramp. Then drop gate on it as it comes down. Well, do you think that might work? I'll set. We got it? Yes, thank you, Pop Smurf. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. I didn't realize the same actor who died 42, the Black Panther. May you rest in peace. Yeah, Chadwick Bronson, yep. He was actually another great man. I mean, even though I haven't seen Black Panther, I do know the movie is good. I do know it looks good coming out of the MCU. There's been a lot of comments from Samuel L. Jackson, Scarlett Johansson, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth. You know, people loved him. He was always considered as family as well. But he was only like 43 years old, 42, 43 at that point. But like I said earlier, I've always thought he was a great man. Great actor, and he was inspiring. Always inspiring too. But, you know, there won't be another person like him. Not without him. So we're in followers. Set up Simon, congratulations to getting 800 followers. Good job, good job. He didn't tell anyone when doing the movie Black Panther he had cancer. I think we did. I think we do know he had cancer 4 times when he was acting for the past 4 years. It's just that cancer was bothering him during the time being. That's why if anyone has cancer, you have to battle anything you have to do. So you can support your heart to it and where your mind wants it to go. I mean, having cancer is not a good thing to involve. Yep, I'm impressed he kept working. Yep. Yeah, he was in Black Panther. But the other two that are teaming up together, it's Will Smith and Kevin Hart. They're gonna be in a remake movie very soon. I'm trying to think of that one movie that they're in. Yeah, I'll see it as, buddy. But yeah, Chadwick Bronson did quite well for himself, you know. Oh yeah, let's not forget, he also played 42 as Jackie Robinson. I'm not 100%. I don't think I've seen the movie. I don't think Christopher Walken was in the movie. But I have heard of number 42 as Jackie Robinson. But they have recently did a biography of him of who he was. As one of the goodest pitchers of all time. Mr. Jackie Robinson. You know, he was inspired to do that. He was also inspired to play as Black Panther. I think those are the only two movies I can remember him being in. Yeah, 42 was inspirational. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't anybody else that played as Jackie Robinson, but Chadwick Bronson. But we do have to give him a lot of credit. I mean, he did such a good job. He did such a good job. He did a really good job, by the way, guys. He will always be our Black Panther. He will always have our spirit. Oh, so what is that? What is that, guys? Hold on. I want to see if there's any other crap in here before we wrap things up. Looks like somebody had... Yeah, some kind of a damn wolf, too. Somebody must have had something for dinner. Maybe either a leg or some part of a body. Okay, there we go. Keep our flashlight open, please. I don't want to just have to make anything that's repulsive. Yeah, somebody has some nasty blood in here. Look at this. Look at this, guys. It's like they got their bodies ripped apart. And pretty much thought they had some kind of a mixer. Mixer in between it. I don't know. To be honest, I mean, it's just that they're always flesh and blood, want to have something going on them. Well, if there's something we can move, I think we can... Well, the best way we can do is just jump up here. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Guys. Guys, looks like we may have some dangerous species back here. Yeah, these guys don't have to play games on this one. They really don't. But even though they're stupid stalkers, they don't have anything to prevent. Oh, man. That's pretty much really nasty, too. It's like these guys had some good flesh and blood in here. Trust me, guys. These guys really had the work outnumbered. Oh, God. My goodness. Get away from me, buddy. Sit down. Ah! No, you're not. Look out! Get out of there. Don't move. We're gonna wrap things up in a second, guys. I thought I saw the dog run by. I wish it could have been. For sure. But holy cow. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, genius. Sit down. Let's go ahead and use a health kit real quick. Use that to our advantage. There you go. Good job. We're gonna wrap things up in a second, guys. Hold on. But first, we just want to get ourselves out of here. Ah! Get away from me, pal. I want to fight him. Come on. Oh wait, water's not gonna kill you. Water is sunlight. Look out, guys. Hold on. Let's hold up a damn minute. What are you doing? Come on. There you go. What's up, Elias? How you doing? I'm gonna stop here in a second. As soon as I get myself out of here. Get out of there. Hey, hey. Sit down. Sit down. These bastards just need to sit down. Headshot, thank you so much. Beautiful. So beautiful. But alrighty guys, I am going to stop here. I'm gonna stop here for this morning. If you guys had a good time this morning, if you guys want to catch more of The Last of Us 2, every 3 to 4 days a week, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, from Zombie Gaming, get about 7 likes. I'm keeping it at 68 or 69 moderators. And it's actually 68th moderator. But I will see you guys tonight, for sure. And there's also anyone else in the chat that does have a Twitter. Maybe a Twitter or just actually maybe a Discord, but possibly a Twitter. You can do so by following me on Twitter anytime you like. By sharing me out, tweet me out, get it out there as good as you can. While we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment as good as we can. And if you guys also want to vote for the idol, you can do so anytime you'd like. Alan's at 29, Red Selman is at 12. I might be back tonight. I might be back tonight to do a new episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hopefully, if not, I will see you guys in the morning for another episode of VII Remake, and see what we can do on that. Take care. Hopefully, you'll be safe. Have a good day or night. See you later. I will see you guys tonight. Hopefully. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the chat the same way. 8 likes, thank you. I want to say thank you, Elias, Pop Smurf. Keep up good work, guys. I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you, Utah Mike. Keep going with that baseball. I'll try to keep watching you, especially if I'm not busy or anything. We'll always keep up good work. Thank you, Nico, as well. But alright, I'll see you guys tonight. If not, I'll see you guys in the morning for VII Remake. Remember, I don't have to be back till Sunday. That'll be from 7 to 4, 7 to 4, and then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. But alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for me this morning. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys tonight for VII Remake. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. Stay connected, never ask for support back either. This is AD signing off. I'll see you guys tonight, hopefully. If not, in the morning. For VII Remake, same time, same channel. And stay safe out there, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one.